Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful night. I want to do a chat because I haven't done one of these in ages. The topic I want to do tonight was creating exercise classifications so that you can make complex ideas more simple. It's going to allow you to program better, have a better understanding of your athlete's needs. But not only that, you're going to be able to use language, hopefully, that your athletes will understand. Because sometimes you may give them a method, and if they don't understand it, you're not going to get buy-in into the program. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this textbook, Science and Practice of Strength Training. That's Yoski and Kramer. They discuss three main exercise methods. This is the dynamic effort method, the repetition method, and the max effort method. And these different methods create different adaptations. They can be neuromuscular, they can be peripheral in nature. But when we look at sports and the methods we're going to use, there's a lot of different qualities that we need depending on the sport. The game demands of the sport, where it lies on the force velocity curve, the training age of your athlete, the strength of your athletes, the weaknesses of your athletes, the time of year. So when we think about that, I believe that we can break down those methods a lot more than those three that these guys discuss. For example, I know Carl Dietz discusses, I think he has 13 different zones. He calls them zone 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But I think in Mladen Jovanović's book, The Strength Training Manual, unbelievable read. If you haven't got it, get it. He, as I said before, he uses this classification so you can simplify everything. And I believe the examples he uses, anaconda strength is max effort work, shield is like hypertrophy work, arrow is like might be some more speed strength work. Now I'm going to explain to you some of the analogies, some of the terminology that I used to get my head around certain things, especially before when I didn't understand it all as well, and some other language I can use with my athletes. And when you give analogies, it allows you to simplify complex ideas so that your athletes understand it better. Now the one I'm going to use today is the race car analogy, and it's very cheesy, I know it is, but you know what, everyone understands race cars, and most athletes want to drive around in fast cars. So let's run through some of these classifications. Now, if you don't understand the adaptations to all of these, I suggest that you get reading, because I think it's going to help everything. It's going to open up a new world of performance training for you. Now, I'm going to bring this a bit closer. The hypertrophy, okay, is the size of the engine and the chassis, the strength of the chassis, okay. Max strength is the horsepower of the engine. How much grunt does the engine have? Okay, you got jumps, Olympic lifting, velocity-based training. Okay, this is your rate of force development stuff. This is torque, the power of the engine. That's how quickly the car can take off. Okay, how quickly the car can come out of corners. Okay, super maximal eccentric. It's the strength of the brakes. Obviously, it makes you more resilient to injury. Things like Nordics. Fast eccentrics, like your drop catch stuff, okay? It's the ability to brake quickly. It means that if we're going into corners, we can reduce speed really quickly, okay? So then you couple that with your speed work here, you can go into corners quickly and you can get out of them quickly, okay? Plyometrics, obviously, is something that really improves stiffness and resiliency in the athletes, but you can explain it to your athletes. It means you have very good tires, okay? It means that you're quicker around the track, you can respond really fast, okay? Oscillatory movements, this is for more really advanced athletes, but means you can change through your gears efficiently, okay? And mobility, breathing, and sensory motor drills. It's like taking your car to the pit stop, servicing your car so that the car has or the athlete has more longevity. You're not going to be injured. You're going to keep them on the field because the best ability is availability. Now, you can have all these different qualities and these adaptations, okay? But if the driver isn't good, the car's not going to be fast. So your driver for me is the intermuscular coordination, it's the fluidity, it's the timing, it's the rhythm, okay? It's learning specific skills, it's being good at your sport, okay? So never lose sight of that. I hope you got something out of that. You don't have to use this terminology. Use something that works for you, so that simplifies it for you, and you can use language with your athletes. Thank you very much.